Good morning. So it is Sunday morning and we are out for a nice brunch before getting our day started. So we stopped for brunch at a lovely little restaurant called Cafe House. And this place is absolutely gorgeous. It is so cute, so pretty. And you got great views over the river right out the window here. The food is actually really reasonably priced and looks and smells delicious. So we are looking forward to getting a nice meal here and then getting our day started.
Bei Ihnen bitte.
Ja, Dankeschön. Alright, so after a delicious brunch, we are back here at the Sfinge, and we're not just exploring the grounds today, we are going inside to check out the museums. They're supposed to be amazing. They have the porcelain museum, they have an art museum for the, I think the old masters is what it's called. They have a life science museum, I'm not sure if we're going to get to today, and some other things. So we're going to check them all out, or as many as we can, and yeah, just get out of the heat, because it is a beautiful, beautiful hot day, and we're gonna get inside and check out these museums, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the day here. So we are back at the hotel after another awesome day out here in Dresden. We spent most of the day at the Zwinger, one of the best sights to see here in Dresden. The Zwinger was built in the early 1700s. Then after its destruction during the war, it was rebuilt in the 50s and 60s back to its current state right now. And it really is something you have to do while you're here. The grounds are beautiful. The architecture is beautiful. Walk along the walls is amazing. And we were able to do that in the evening, which was wonderful. Today we did go into a few of the museums. We went into the porcelain museum, and everything there was gorgeous and old. And I don't know a lot about porcelain, but it was really beautiful, and it had all the pottery and the plates and things like that. It had the fish basins and all this cool stuff. But then you get in another room and it's all these great porcelain statues and just beautiful, beautiful artwork made out of porcelain. So it's really, really wonderful. Definitely worth checking out if you're into art and if you're into porcelain, or if you just like pretty things, and I do. So that was great. And then we went to the Museum of the Old Masters, the Altmeister Museum. So it was all the old artwork and things like that. And they actually had an exhibition from an Italian artist who did spend some time here in Dresden. And so there were a lot of paintings by this Italian artist from the 1700s of the city of Dresden. And that was beautiful to see as well, to see what the city looked like back then, to see some of the similarities and of course some of the differences. And it was really great to see that. What I found interesting too was there's a couple paintings of destruction after a war with the Prussians in the 1700s. I just found it fascinating the way it compares, you know, the destruction during the war back then and the destruction during the recent war in World War II. So really fascinating to see, and again, beautiful artwork. There was also a section of it that was dedicated more towards statues and carvings, and that was beautiful as well. So absolutely worth it. There's another museum in there that we did not take the time to go into today. It's great going with the kids. They did a great job during most of the museum. They were getting tired at the end, so we decided to head out and find some cafe and kuchen or ice. And we did get a chance to walk along Bruhl's Terrace, you know, the balcony of Europe, and that was nice. You look out over the river and you see the Neustadt from this side, and again you see the bridge that crosses from the Altstadt to Neustadt, and it's beautiful there. There was a boat down there loading up with people, and it was actually called Leipzig. So I was like, yeah, here we are. I'm not sure why it was named Leipzig, or if there was a particular reason, maybe it's going there, who knows, whatever. But hey, representing Leipzig here in Dresden. So we walked along the wall for a little bit, walked along the terrace for a little bit, and then we got some cafe and kuchen back at Kunstcafé Antique. Sat outside this time. We had a great time there with dinner last night, and so we got some cake, we got some ice cream, we got a coffee, and it was delicious and great service again. And it was sitting in a nice alley there, a little bit off the beaten path, so there wasn't too many people passing by and things like that. And it was a really, really enjoyable time. So right now we're back at the hotel. We're gonna rest up here for a little bit, grab some dinner, and then we're gonna cross the bridge and head to Neustadt. Just walk around the city a little bit, maybe head out, grab a drink, and just enjoy our last evening here in Dresden.
We just finished our last meal here in Dresden. We had a lovely breakfast again on the waterfront with probably the best waffles we have ever eaten. I loved it. It was so good. I am already planning our next trip back to Dresden. I would love to see more of the city. It's absolutely beautiful. I think it's a very romantic. There's couples of all ages around. It was also a really good city for the kids and to bring the kids and for us to be here as a family. There are a lot of well-priced kids menus and kids are welcome at the restaurants and in the museums, and it was just a really nice experience. Kids were free in the museums, which always helps out.
Absolutely.
In terms of family vacation planning. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back again, seeing some of the things that we missed on this trip. But really, really loved it. Love the feel of the city. Love walking around, seeing the beautiful buildings. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was gorgeous, and it was a great weekend to come down here. And we had such a good time seeing some of the sights and visiting the museums. We had great food. The restaurants we happened to pick have been amazing. I don't think I was disappointed with any of our meals, so that was great. But yeah, like Genevieve said, there's so much more to do in the city. And we're looking forward to coming back and hitting the things up that we didn't get to see this time. Yeah, it is a fabulous city to just walk around and hang out in. It's got a real cool low-key vibe, even though there are a lot of tourists here. But yeah, we really enjoyed it, and I think there's so much more to explore in the city. So yeah, we're looking forward to coming back next time.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.